That moment when you realize two boys are fighting over you. This tiger right here and this rhino somewhere. I can't remember where he went, but he went somewhere. No, literally, guys, they're fighting over me. Well, they were when I started recording. Hey guys, what's up? It's LionKing19. What a horrible intro that was, but you know, it's whatever. And that looks like Bepper, only scarier. Yeah, I've never seen Bepper in my life, and I probably won't. Now, moving on with the video, we are in the Forgotten Archives. And you're probably thinking, yeah, old news. Well, no, not old news. I've put all this together, and that means there is a defeat to the Phantoms, and I'll tell you how. Baloosh! You're probably thinking, what does Baloosh have to do with anything? Baloosh is a new island, obviously, and this island right here, you know, the one that's so clickable? Wait, did I just click that? Oh my gosh. Guys. What did I click? Wait, where am I? Oh, wait. This is a place? What? Someone has a little too obsession with the alphas, you see here? Yeah, a little too obsessed, I must say. Well, basically, what I'm trying to say... Oh, whoa. What's this? Oh, a sail. Nice. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, that island it's just so clickable? Yeah, this island right here. This one. Yeah, well, I'll tell you how it has to deal with the Forgotten Archives. I was reading a lot, you know, just doing normal Lion King 19 stuff, trying to figure out this whole mystery and why the Phantoms want our fucking island. And I'll tell you how I know what's really gonna happen. More people are bullying people in the Forgotten Archives and Lost Temple of Zios, and literally, that's the bully hotspot. Trust me, I've been bullied plenty of times. I'm not rare! Now, moving on. I'll tell you how, everything has to go. So it says, and so it was that Mira and Zios were charged with watching over this land and protecting those who dwell here. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, that's just like a cool saying. From the origins of the guardian spirits. And you're probably thinking, okay, guardian spirits, whatever. Spirits! There's more than Mira and Zios out there. And I'll tell you how I feel that way. Because it said spirits. See? Watch. It's that little S. Now you're probably thinking, oh yeah, it's just Zios and Mira. But wouldn't it just say for Zios and Mira? Yeah. There's more than one spirit. Now you're probably thinking, okay, that's a good point, but what does that have to do with anything? It says, and a dark shadow is creeping across the land. This may be a threat terrible than Jamal has ever seen. Yeah, you're probably thinking it's a dark cloud full of phantoms. Well, basically, I thought that as well until I actually looked closer. And it says, this new threat may be more terrible than Jamal has ever seen. That means this threat... Oh my gosh, this is the tiger that was fighting over me with that rhino. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, there's this number in Roman numerals is 24, which technically that's volume 24. So there's 23 volumes behind that. Now let's see what we can find here. Okay, and it was then a very special animal species, and Jamal has given a Hearthstone a special jewel that contains I don't know how to spell that word, and secrets of that species from a complete history of Jamal Vol 1X. And I think in Roman numerals I haven't studied them in 2 years because yeah, in homeschooling. I think that was 7 or something. I don't have a Roman numeral clock. I used to. So I think that was Vol 7. So a Heartstone, obviously, which we see here in Belush, which is this Heartstone right here. And you're probably thinking, how is that a Heartstone? Because I played the Adventure. That was a Heartstone, and this is what activated the Heartstone right here. These little glowing rocks. And that's when you play the little Adventure, that's when Belush opened up. Exactly. So, I'm thinking maybe the same thing will happen with this new clickable island, you know? That clickable island, you know? I feel like people are gonna do an adventure and maybe another Heartstone could open up there. And no, obviously I'm not an expert on anything. This is my first theory ever for Animal Jam. But what I'm trying to say is that there could be a defeat to the Phantoms, and I'll tell you how. The Heartstones. Obviously, the Phantoms wanted the Heartstone in that adventure. So, the adventure that we were doing when I was fighting with Peck and trying to get the Heartstone safe, which successful mission, I'm thinking they wanted that Heartstone for a reason, but it never told us why. They just told us that it was a Heartstone and yada yada. But they needed that Heartstone for a reason. You're probably thinking, yeah, because it had something to do with Jamaa. No. They probably knew that could be a defeat to them. So if it's their weakness, and if it had like a secret inside of it, they were going to crack it open, investigate it, and destroy it before any alphas or anyone could find it and figure out that it could defeat the Phantoms. Are you catching on my vibe now? Yeah, okay, let's continue. And if so, it says it says, animal species in Jamaa was given a Heartstone, which means there are multiple Heartstones, people, but we've only found one, but we don't know which Heartstone that is. And since Greely was the one trying to protect it, I'm thinking that it was either the Wolf Heartstone. And I'll tell you why, because Greely was protecting it personally, by himself. And Peck joined in, because I feel like I ship Peck and Greely, who else? Hashtag Peck and Greely, perfect match. Now, moving on from that statement, I'm feeling that he went out there on his own to protect his own Heartstone and with all the other wolves with it. And Greely, is that secretive person, so he could have well-known got away with it. But Peck, Peck found out and was like, oh, Greely, why'd you do that? But, I feel like the Heartstone is Greely's, the wolf's Heartstone. Now you're probably thinking, okay, I see what you're saying. But if he was personally protecting that Heartstone, which I'm theorying that it was the wolf Heartstone, and it could defeat the Phantoms, he would have wanted it to discover it and how to unlock the power. Because, Greely's that way. He wants to defeat the Phantoms. So yes, that's my theory on the Heartstones and the Lost Temple of Zyos and how it all could go together. And throughout the ages, Jamaa had withstood not only buff something of time, but every calamity and habitats have brought us well. So that means there are more islands, because what it's saying is more islands are opening up, like Belush. And this place over here. Yeah. And I think they're going to open up an island here, but maybe never. But here is what I'm saying. Right here. This place right here is going to possibly have a Heartstone or have something to deal with the alphas. Because this had something to deal with the alphas a bit because of the Heartstone. And the little temple that now has a tiger, the saber-tooth tiger. But most of the places don't have anything to do with the alphas but the alpha headquarters. But Belush has had something to do with the alphas, and this new island is possibly that as well. So, what I'm saying here is, thank you for watching. Make sure to click, like, and subscribe. Have a nice day!